In today's video, I'll be covering the events that may occur in your assignments during your playtime in Deep Rock Galactic. These are not guaranteed. They show up randomly throughout the dungeons that you do in random locations, so you might have to farm a few times to find the one that you want or need. That being said, let's get into the video.
Alright, Turtle-like key inserted. Doing the... which one is this? Versight grinder, I think is what it's called. Oh god, I gotta somehow hit these switches in their midair. Turtle-like deposit, that's what it is. So basically you fire all these up, and then another canister will show up somewhere with explosives, and you have to pick up those explosives, walk them over, throw the explosives on top of the crystals, and blow up the crystal with it, basically. And I have to somehow hit these because too high off the ground. Yeah, there we go. One more. I got low gravity this time, so this should make this kind of interesting. Alright.
Deposit. We thought we'd lost this one. As you can see, previous teams tried getting through the outer shell.
Alright, so now we gotta wait on the explosive to land.
Nanite bomb dispenser for you.
Yeah, nanite bomb dispenser, that's what I'm looking. Oh, it's up there. Oh, it's in a great spot. This is a great spot. Okay, so I can demonstrate this really well. Grab the canister and you just throw it. Oh, not overthrow it like I just did. I didn't think it would go that far. Boom, hits it. Gotta defend yourself while you're doing this. That's why I use pheromone grenades. I forgot there was low gravity. Yeah, this one's gonna go really quickly, really easily, thanks to low gravity and it being so close. Sometimes you'll get these in a mission where there's like a bunch of caves in the way and it's a pain in the ass. I think it's like 2 more and I think I'm done. Just gonna throw my pheromone grenades down to keep the trash occupied while I do this. And I'm done. Easy peasy. I got really lucky with that one. So I did get an empty matrix core from doing my deep dive earlier, so I come back to the turtle-like key inserter, put the core in, and as I stated in my beginner video, once you put the key in, you'll be able to choose from one of 3 rewards. So we can get a mod for the engineer, a cosmetic for the scout, or a mod for the driller. So I'm going to go with the cosmetic for the scout, because my main is the scout. So there it is, Berserker Sideburns, Matrix Core infused. And that's the event. Recording, okay. Alright, so this is the Cursite Grinder event. Boom, let's go.
Analysis engine activated.
Start it up, and then we're gonna have these bugs come in. You have to shoot the bugs. Take the Cursite, lob it over to the machine, or walk it over slowly. Turn it in. Yeah, I was about to say, you can throw it to the machine, and then have someone standing next to it. That is basically this event. So you have somebody over there, you toss it over, and then he puts it in. Boom. Not throw it at it, but... that is basically this event. It's a time crunch though. You got to be really quick. If you're not quick enough, you will lose because it's a very tight time crunch. There's only so many that spawn. You'll know it once we beat this. You'll see that there might be 15-20 seconds left at the end of it. So basically, if you fall when you have a piece of Cursite in your hand, it'll break. Basically, if you break one, that means you lose. That's how tight of a window it is. But yeah, that's the most efficient way to do it. You have like 1 or 2 people standing next to the next to the grinder. Mobs spawn in. Usually they spawn in kind of far away sometimes. You kill it, someone picks it up, they throw it over to us, then we turn it in. Maybe have one person on ad duty, because while you're doing this, there's still going to be a bunch of ads and stuff to come and attack you. These guys are pretty quick about it. We should be okay. We got a minute left to do two more, so we should be okay. Where'd it go? There it is. One more, 40 seconds. Nope, we're done. Okay. Easy peasy.
You did it.
Alright, then you come back to the Turtle-like key inserter, and if you have an empty matrix core, which I do, you'll be able to choose from 3 different rewards. So we have a cosmetic item for the scout, a matrix core, or a overclock for the driller, or an overclock for the gunner. Since my main is scout, I'm going with the cosmetic for the scout. But you got bangled braids mustache. And that's the curse out event. That's pretty much it. Okay, so I came across the Omen Modular Exterminator, so I'm going to demonstrate this event and how it works. Side note, I would not recommend trying this solo. It is very hard to do solo sometimes, so just an FYI. If you're playing a solo game, you might want to skip this one depending on what hazard you're doing it on. Put the Turtle-like key into the inserter here to start it up, and then as with most of the events, you go around on all 4 sides and push the buttons to start the event. I'm on hazard 3 right now. The last time I tried this on hazard 3, I actually failed the event and I died several times, so it does depend on what's happening when you start the event. Sometimes you can get a big wave that comes in, sometimes you just have bad luck and get hit by the lasers and the turrets and the exploding drones. So I'm going to attempt this again for you guys. We'll see how this works out. Fill up this wave real quick before I start it. Playing on Scout, which is probably not the best class to do this with. Scout does not have a lot of firepower. But let's see how it goes. So basically you start up the event. These all pop off, turrets come out. Basically want to look for these platforms. By standing on a platform, it will unlock, basically that's the middle section, so we want to try to find the lower section. We want to get rid of these. Here's the lower section, you can notice how it's glowing yellow. We want to get rid of the lower section because it shoots out these little pink lasers, and these lasers hurt a lot. Okay, so it looks like I activated already. So once you activate the bottom layer, you want to take out these green nodes as fast as possible while avoiding the red lasers from the top tier and avoiding the purple layers on the bottom tier. Now this is timed, so if you don't destroy it in time, you have to restart it again. And this turret hurts a lot too, so some light in here real quick. Okay, so it stopped shooting me. Let's go to this side. This will pop out the middle layer. Or the top layer, sorry. Sometimes the middle layer has drones that shoot at you, or fly at you and try to kill you. They're like suicide bombers, so you want to avoid those as well when you get them. Boom, there goes the top layer. And on to the middle layer. Stand on it, authorizing user 100%, and you shoot the green little screens there. We got lucky this time. I didn't have the explosive drones coming at me, which is nice. And boom, there it is. We are done. Okay, so once you're done with the event, if you have a blank matrix core, you would return to the Turtle-like inserter, put the matrix core in, and you'd be able to choose from 3 separate rewards, just like the other events that we covered in the video. Okay, for the last event, it is the Pickaxe Overcharge Sprinkler. We finally found a mission that had it inside of it. Alright, so insert the Turtle-like key, just like the other events. So basically what's going to happen, the sprinkler is going to shoot out these little blue orbs, and you want to pick up the orbs, and they overcharge your pickaxe. So basically, it shortens the recharge rate of your power attack, which is this, where you hit both
your left and your right click on your mouse, and you'll notice on the right hand side there's a recharge bar for your power attack. So basically, these little capsules that shoot out allow you to do multiple power charges in a row without having to recharge, and once that wears off, you have to go find another one. You can also do the regular melee against these mobs. They don't work all that well though. So here they go. You pick it up, you'll notice you're supercharged. And so basically what you want to do is look for these mobs that look like they're covered in stone and hit them with your power attack. Once it wears off, I would suggest running and trying to find another one. Hitting these without them takes a lot longer. And you will get regular trash mobs to deal with at the same time as well. Some more light here. So you'll notice we got to do 15. We have to destroy 15 of these infected Praetorians and the regular bugs that also can show up that are covered in that stone. I think these take 3 hits to destroy a Praetorian. And the smaller ones are just 1 hit. Keep the trash to a minimum. There's another one, so let's find another orb here. There goes one that just shot down here. Your regular pickaxe kits can help, but they don't do nowhere near as much damage. Alright, and that's it. So basically you just have a small amount of time to finish the event. I accidentally triggered the dreadnought, but that is it. Just insert your empty matrix core into the turtle-like key inserter if you have one, and that's the event. Ah! Alright, thank you for watching the video. If you guys like what you saw here, please check out my other beginner guides, as well as liking and subscribing to my YouTube channel. I will try to post as much DRG content as I can. As always, thank you very much, and thank you for your support. If you would also like to watch me on Twitch, I'm live 5 days a week. I'll have links to that in the description below. Thank you. Have a good day. Stay safe out there, everybody.